the Marvel Mondays initiative. Yeah, the Marvel Mondays initiative. Sorry, I blanked out there for a second. Episode 22, we are discussing Iron Man 3 as part of our MCU Rewind series. Before we get into it, we got a little housekeeping. If you're watching on YouTube, consider dropping a like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the little bell right there on the bottom, right next to the subscribe. Or the like, I think it's actually the like. Yeah, it might be the like. To get notifications for all our shows, like the Penultimate Game Show, the Cross Media Show, which is happening next in about an hour. So stick tuned for that. And Anime Nation. If you're watching this on Twitch and have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming, which means you have one free sub to give out. So why not give it to us, you know? Just why not? Am I right, guys?
Oh, yeah. Please.
Yeah. Let's do it. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Ruben Guerrero, and I am the director of The Penultimate Conquest. Today I have with me two lovely gentlemen. Mr. Movie Reviewer, Christian Macias. Christian, how you doing today?
Only Stark said the P word. Hello, everyone. I'm doing well.
Oh, my God. I wrote that down, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
I forgot about that.
I completely forgot about that. And, of course, we have our neighborhood Louisianian. No? Louisianian? Louisianian?
You're going off the cuff here, aren't you?
I am going off the cuff here. Why not, you know?
It's Louisianian.
Oh, I was right. Louisianian. That doesn't sound right, though. I don't like that at all. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Eric Ginn. How you doing today?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Oh, I am golden. I just finished watching Iron Man 3 in preparation for this.
Gotcha.
And woo! Like, my adrenaline is up. All right?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I'm ready to see how this goes.
Hey, so am I. Okay. This week we are going back to our regular scheduled programming, and up next we are going to review The Suicide Squad. So stay tuned to that. 8:15 Eastern.
Ruben, on the Twitch notification for this, it says that Tessa is playing Resident Evil Village.
Interesting. Okay.
So you may want to change that.
I will try to fix that.
Oh, like the go live notification?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's what Mondays are all about, ladies and gentlemen.
Am I right? Because why not? Hold on. Let's see. Huh, that's interesting. Let me try that again.
While you finish doing that, want me to get to the rest of the updates?
I'm all done.
Okay.
We are also talking about some video game news on the Penultimate Game Show on Wednesday. Xbox has announced a Gamescom showcase for August 26th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Bloodborne. Back for Blood had a crazy good beta weekend, and Dead Space coming as soon as next year? Already? Like, come on. Why the fuck not, you know? So, stick tuned for that. We are also going to try to sprinkle in some Halo 4 multiplayer this week. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday night. Christian, I'll have to get with you and Ryan on that later. And who knows? Maybe some Phasmophobia. We'll see.
I'm so excited for you.
We'll see. For now, let's hold off the Iron Man 3 discussion and ask what is really on all of our minds, guys. I couldn't find any Marvel news, so I figured...
What?
Wait, am I wrong?
There was hella.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the biggest one that came out today was that the original there was a Spider-Man story for What If that showed that was gonna be Peter
Yeah, but I was gonna say
turning
that.
into the human spider.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for what if. You know. You got anything else?
What if in like a month,
In like 2
2
days.
months?
What if starts on Wednesday?
Yeah, but we're not doing a discussion on that
Yeah,
until it's over.
yeah, that's right.
We'll see. Okay, fine. I guess. Let's talk about that. And what do we think about that?
What do we think about what?
Them cutting off, them changing the storyline for Peter, and not having him turn into the human spider.
I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, it's just alternate universe stories, so it's not like this is going to affect anything. That would have been cool to see, but probably traumatizing for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I remember the Spider-Man 1994 cartoon did that
Yeah.
episode, and it was haunting as
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah.
So
Isn't though like What If gonna be canon and also like lead into MCU stuff anyway though?
Who
You know what I
knows,
mean?
man? First they said it wasn't canon, then they said it was.
Make up your minds.
hopefully just the Watcher stuff is canon. Oh, either way. They did announce the first 3 episodes.
Wow. What are the first three?
Yeah,
episodes?
The first one's gonna be Captain Carter. The second one's gonna be T'Challa as Star Lord, and I think the third one was zombies. Was the
Okay.
third one zombies?
Good. I was really hoping they didn't save zombies for last. I'm
I
interested.
think there was also like a few like members of the press were able to watch What If the first 3 episodes and have like reactions, like Twitter reactions to it already. Consensus seems like it's pretty good,
Well, I mean, that's a
but I've
given.
been burned before.
By Loki.
I mean, it's still good content though. You know what I mean? It's still good Marvel content.
Okay. Do we have anything else?
I
can't-
do.
What?
Oh, all right.
I have that they ranked the Marvel villains by hotness. If we want
God, no.
to talk
We don't
about
wanna
that,
go
Ruben.
through
Wait, who
that.
did this?
Vulture did this, not Adrian Toomes Vulture, but the site Vulture
Yeah,
did
yeah.
this about 2.5 weeks ago.
Wow.
So
Is the hottest.
it's
Is it
ranking.
who I think it is?
Probably more than likely. So I could just Ruben, I could do it quickly through this.
Let's do it.
Okay, all right, we're gonna go through this, ladies and gentlemen, everyone else, whoever's watching right now. We are about to talk about who Vulture thinks are the hottest Marvel villains ranked. So let's get this going. Number 38. I'm gonna go through these quickly. The Abomination. No surprise there. No surprise whatsoever. Abomination dead last. Here's where it got interesting. I remember I discussed this at
At 37, it got interesting.
At third, no,
Yeah.
this is where it gets interesting. The placement.
Okay.
Darren Cross at 37.
Darren Cross. What is it? Who is this?
It
Cross?
was
No.
the
Darren
Ant-Man
Cross
villain.
was Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey Stroll, handsome guy.
Yellow Jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, handsome guy. He's one above. There's only one person who he's hotter than, and it's Abomination. His reasoning why they don't think they're hot is because he was a CEO.
What?
And he was boring and mean. Yeah. He's boring, mean, and the CEO of a tech company, which is not hot.
Okay.
You know, he's
Which
not
is-
hotter than Ronan though. So
Which is weird because 36 was Arnon Zola, the doctor from Captain America. Right, Ruben?
all right.
What?
There's no way Darren Cross is less sexy.
First
than
off,
Zola.
35.
I'm gonna
35.
go. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to put like Abomination above Zola. No offense.
Damn.
Like,
Ruben. All right, here we go, Ruben. We're
no,
learning about
I
you
meant
in
like
some
before
ways.
he turned into Abomination.
No, this is Abomination.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. 35, Whiplash. Mickey Rourke,
Okay.
35.
Oh my
34, The Red Skull. So they think the Red Skull is hotter than Corey Stroll, which is weird. Here's
Vulture is stupid.
33 Ebony Maw,
No.
the Squidward
The
looking
Maw.
fuck.
The
Yeah,
Maw. Darren
Ebony
Cross
Maw.
is less sexy than the Maw.
Yeah, then a CGI dude with like looks like his skin is peeling off. It's weird. 32 Brock Rumlaw / Crossbones.
I mean,
That's
okay.
fine. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine placement.
31 Korath the Pursuer. If you don't know who that is when Star-Lord says, "My name is Star-Lord." He goes, "Who?" That guy.
We're counting him as a
Yep,
villain.
Apparently so. He worked with Ronan. Apparently. Number 30 Carly Morgenthau.
No.
From-
Nope. No, she should be higher.
29 Ronan the Accuser.
God.
And here is probably the worst one. 28 Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster. Jeff Goldblum.
He's top 5, top 10 for sure.
Yeah, easily.
You know what I mean? It's Jeff Goldblum.
I don't know why. 27 John Walker. 26 Aisha.
Who's
from
Aisha?
Guardians. She was the gold lady from Guardians 2.
Okay.
Number
Villain?
25 Dormammu. Corey
my
Stroll
God.
just sitting there, just like I'm
Dormammu
attracted,
is
guys.
literally a face. Is he not?
Right. 24 Ultron.
Okay.
23 Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Which
Okay.
like she was
All right.
really pretty.
Yeah. Also, Ultron, pretty sexy.
Also, like,
Yeah.
Ghost was kind of like a throwaway character.
Oh, but this isn't characters. These aren't characters. You
That-
can't look at them
you're
as
right.
personalities.
You're
You
right.
gotta look at
I
them as
know.
personas.
I know. It's unfortunate.
22 Obadiah Stane. 21
He should have been number
Searcher.
1.
Darren Cross is like 37 because he's a CEO, but Obadiah Stane is like 20 something. That makes sense. Sure, Vulture.
20 Sharon Carter / the Power Broker.
Oh
Stop.
my God.
19 Sonny Birch from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Number 18 Thaddeus Ross.
Okay. All right. I think we're done here.
We're gonna keep going.
No, we don't
17
need to.
Caecilius. 17 Caecilius. 16 Proxima Midnight from Infinity War.
Sure. She can get it.
15. This is where, according to this is where they get hot. Okay. 15 Tyler Hayward from WandaVision.
Tyler Hayward.
He was
The
the
director.
douche guy. Yeah,
Oh.
the director of sorts.
This person has terrible taste in romantic partners.
This person should be fired.
14 Ego, which I mean, if you're Kurt Russell alone, you're top 10.
Yeah, sure.
Either way. 13 Malekith from Thor: The Dark World.
What a forgettable movie. Am I right?
We'll find out next week.
22 Justin Hammer. I said 22. I meant 12. 12 Justin Hammer. 11 Adrian Toombs / the Vulture. All right, here we go. Top 10.
Top 10. Wait, the Vulture didn't make Michael Keaton didn't
Yeah.
make top 10.
I also
Yeah.
want to iterate that we have yet to hear about Guy Pearce's character.
Hold on. We're gonna
Oh,
get
wait,
there.
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there. Number 10 Jan Rog, Jude Law's character from Captain Marvel.
Wow.
Yes.
Was,
Jude Law,
It is
fantastic.
Jude Law. It's Jude Law. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's understandable. No matter how terrible the character was. 10, Jude Law obviously deserves to be there. 9, Aldrich Killian from Iron Man 3.
What?
That is-
Nope. No.
Are you
that
kidding
was
me?
like-
Guy Pearce is.
there. Let me give you the reason. Guy Pearce is literally hot in Iron Man 3. He basically turns his body into a bomb or something, and it's Christmas time. Adam Pawley has a small role. That's all I remember from Iron Man 3. Pierce's blonde hair and
It's actually
haircut is a
Adam
weird
Bailey.
choice since it's more 80s villain than early 2000s evil tech guy, but Pierce can run me over with a tractor after making me sit in the middle of a corn maze on 104 degree today, so it's fine. That's all right. Here we go.
Before you move on, I'm gonna say it because it leads into Iron Man 3 stuff later. Guy Pearce, not that hot. Okay. Keep
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't get the appeal.
I don't get the
Number
appeal.
8, Thanos.
going. Earthy.
Number 7, Zemo.
Good moves.
Which 8 at Thanos. I thought Josh Brolin's voice alone would have got him top 5. But here we go. Number 6, Agatha Harkness.
Oh yeah, Agatha. Great.
Number 5. Here we go. Top 5. Are y'all ready?
Kate Blanchett's in this. I know. Okay, yeah.
Alexander Pierce from Captain America: The Winter Soldier. So
Alexander
Robert Redford.
Pierce. Oh,
Robert
What?
Redford's dude. Number 4. Mysterio.
yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal. Stinky, but hot.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal is number 4.
Yeah.
This better
Number
be a hell of a
3.
number 1.
Hella.
Number
Hella.
3.
Hella.
Oh
Number
my
2, Loki.
God.
Number 1, Michael B. Jordan.
Number 2, Killmonger.
Okay, get fucked.
Number 1, Loki. Loki is the hottest villain. Like
No.
that. Yeah.
No.
Look,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Hottest. It says hottest, not the one with
Yes.
the most sex appeal.
Listen,
not the one who can charm
Hella
you the
awakened
most.
something in me when I was younger, okay?
Loki is really hot.
And
Yeah,
that-
he is not
Yes.
hotter than Michael B. Jordan. What's
he's
wrong
not
with
Yes,
hotter
he is.
than Hella.
Yes. Yes.
No. Oh, he left.
Christian has decided to.
you? Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to turn my camera off and then back on.
Okay. All right.
It's okay. Hey.
Are we done with this?
Yeah, we're done with it. I just
Okay,
wanted to
this
let you
this is
guys
gonna
know.
this is
Who
gonna
wrote
be a
this?
new poll. I'm gonna pull this out right now on Twitter and see what kind of responses we get as we continue the show. Okay.
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 I also want, Kate Blanchett on there. Okay. So she deserves number 1.
She's number 3.
She deserves number 1. All right. There's no way you're telling me Michael B. Jordan is hotter than Kate Blanchett. It's not happening. Was there anything else, Eric? Who
No, that
wrote
was
this
good.
list? Who wrote this list?
Vulture. I'm not going to dox the journalist.
Yeah, good call.
But it was from Vulture.
Okay.
The site Vulture.
Vulture, get your shit together. I used to think of you as a respectable website. Not anymore. Anyway, gentlemen, it's about time we've had this conversation. And we've sprinkled it within the shows. But it's time. When are we actually getting this fucking Spider-Man trailer? Okay?
That's I don't know. There's rumors that it may even get delayed because the Delta variant.
I know, right?
Is it not finished? But I could have sworn it was done filming. No?
No, it's not that. I mean,
Oh, you don't think that they don't want to, like...
they don't,
Release it?
like, yeah.
Okay. Ugh, I really hope not,
Delta variant's having a big effect on things. So,
It's unfortunate, but... Let me see if I can look that up. Delayed. Oh, no.
don't. That's just like speculation.
No,
One
yeah,
does
I
not
know,
real
but
sex about
I
it.
know. But yeesh.
Okay.
It's just something that's autofilled. What's up?
So the poll goes, per a discussion on today's MCU Rewind, who is the hotter villain? Killmonger or Loki?
No.
It's up for an hour.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It's unfortunate.
Oh, sorry. I should have thrown in Kate Blanchett in there, huh?
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I was...
I'll delete it and I'll throw it in
Okay,
again.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Fuck, I really hope... That just put my spirits down. I really hope this movie isn't delayed,
We shall see.
We got four more months to go. No, 3 more. 3.5.
Okay, so do we think Shang-Chi is on track to release any, regardless?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too soon to do that. That movie's in a month. So
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping. It says here BGR has reported 5 days ago that Miss Marvel's release date might end up being delayed to 2022. So, we'll see. Oh, and according to Tech Radar, you want to know why it won't arrive this year? Because of Hawkeye.
Why?
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I mean, it did. Yeah, Marvel does not want any blap. Of those two shows at the same time. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Eternals should be arriving on November 5th, and Spider-Man No Way Home should be arriving on December 17th. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's no way that we're going to be getting those 2 shows plus these 2 movies.
Yeah. By the way, update: Killmonger's already winning. Is it by
you-
one vote and
because
by
of
me?
you?
Yes.
Oh boy. All right, I guess let's get into. I was really hoping we get a more conversation from this, but that's okay.
I mean, Ruben, like at this point, it's like just it's gonna happen. We're gonna get here.
Yeah, but
I'm tired of talking about Spider-Man No Way Home trailers and stuff. Just give me the
you
trailer.
shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. We
Give
should
me the
be.
trailer. Give me the movie.
We
That's
should
what I
be
want.
speculating about this every fucking week, Eric.
At this
every
point,
week.
I don't even care about the trailer. I don't even want to watch it.
The trailer?
You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go in blind for the movie.
Okay, all right. Make
I
it 2
probably won't.
votes.
I'll
Ryan,
probably end
you
up watching
son
it.
of a bitch.
Yeah, there we go. That's right. Thank you, Ryan. That's what's up.
Okay, so Iron Man 3 released on May 3rd, 2013, with a budget of $200 million and a box office of $1.215 billion. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Chump change.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I was gonna
It is a
say,
lot of money.
That is
Yeah.
a lot of money, and it's especially for what was this phase 2, starting in phase 2?
First movie of Phase 2. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy stuff, And guess what?
What?
No Paramount Pictures to hold them back.
Yes, there was.
Was it?
Yeah, you start the movie up. It says Paramount. Okay, so
Oh.
I looked this up.
Okay.
I have no idea. So the first movie that Disney released since their purchase was actually the Avengers, even though it's a Paramount Studios movie.
Right.
Same thing with Iron Man 3, apparently.
Yeah, they were the distributors of this movie.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the. I think Thor: The Dark World was the first one where it was just
Disney.
Marvel Studios. There
Because
was
I
no
looked it
Paramount
up
upfront.
today, and according to Iron Man 3, hold on.
What are you Googling?
No. Actually, Paramount Pictures is listed on that movie, but it was distributed by Walt Disney. So Paramount
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, Paramount Pictures sees big percentage. Paramount's super payoff for Iron Man 3. I'm reading from Variety.com by Andrew Stewart. When Paramount Pictures negotiated the deal with Disney in October 2010 to retain a portion of revenue from Marvel's The Avengers and Iron Man 3, the brass on Melrose Avenue had no way of knowing how much of a big payday they would see. So that's why we see Paramount. Because
I think we're all saying the same thing. That the first Marvel Studios movie happens next. With
yeah,
Thor: The Dark World.
yeah. Okay. All right. What were our initial thoughts, Christian?
Okay. I actually have a question to ask everyone here as well.
Okay.
Before I even say my thoughts, quick yes or no: is Iron Man 3 a good movie?
Yes.
And Eric says yes. Okay, this is interesting because before we watched it, Ruben, you were not so hot on it. You were saying it was not a good movie.
No, I was the opposite.
What?
I loved this movie
Oh, then I'm dumb.
because of the twist.
That was like one of his questions. Like always when we started this thing, was like, "Do you like Iron Man 3?"
Shit, my bad.
Yeah.
I ran a poll on the Large Popcorn Twitter, asking if Iron Man 3 is a good movie. 22 votes, 72% said yes.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
So consensus is it's a good movie.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you guys, and you.
I mean, I guess we're all in agreement.
No,
All
no,
of us
no,
think it's good.
no. Don't hear even fucking try to start this shit. You both said Iron Man 3 is a bad movie.
No, I've never said that. I have never said that once.
Okay.
Don't try to get some content up in here by getting some
Okay.
disagreements. I have always said that Iron Man 3 was a good movie.
The question is it better than Iron Man 1?
One. Okay. This is where I can jump in to answer your original question.
Go
my
ahead.
original thoughts. If you were to ask me what is your favorite Iron Man movie? Or if you were to ask me this last week, I would have been like, hands down, Iron Man 3. I watched this and I'm like, is this a better Tony Stark? Is this the best Tony Stark movie? Yes. Is this the best representation of Tony Stark being independent, but also learning how to be Iron Man in relation to and also without Iron Man. Yes, this is the best. Is it the best minute to minute movie of the Iron Man series? I don't think so. I think that goes to Iron Man 1.
Wow. Okay. Eric, what do you think?
I like this movie a lot. It's still my favorite Iron Man movie.
You bastard.
And
You're such a liar.
what? I've always said that, Ruben.
Eric
Okay.
likes Iron Man too.
Okay.
I also like Iron Man too. Yeah, like I don't think there's a bad Iron Man movie. I think they're all fun in their own ways. I think this one,
Which one,
uh,
if you had to rank the Iron Man movies, which one is on the bottom of the list?
too.
Okay. All right.
What? Okay.
He just
you
wants the
bring-
content.
You bring me this where I said
swear to
anything
God,
different.
you both denied this movie
No.
as this movie
Ruben.
being the worst of the Iron Man trilogy.
No,
No.
you're wild. We've
I
never said
must
no,
be
you're-
out of my mind then.
You are out of your mind.
Okay.
That's something Christian and I can agree on right now.
Okay.
You're out of your
All
mind
right.
right now.
Okay.
High five me, Eric.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna
this. So yeah, this is a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I remember 2013, the summer, like you had this, and I think you had Man of Steel and Star Trek Into Darkness that summer, which was really fun summer, and this kicked it
Yeah.
off so well.
And you know what? Man of Steel still the best DC movie.
It's up there for me. Yep, easily. But yeah, this is a really good movie. I like this movie a lot. I like where Tony's at. I really enjoy the. It's not like a giant. I feel as though like the first two was such like a global scale of what could happen. Like this one felt much smaller. It was just Tony suffers from PTSD from what happened in Avengers. Like that
Mhm.
makes him,
Spoilers.
he
What?
he
For Avengers.
and he goes a little star crazy. Like he realizes this is where he wants to start putting his armor around the world stick that was in Ultron, everything else. And I think it's a really good movie. It's fun. Shane Black is good at writing, comedies. He's really good at it. So I definitely get some of his flair in this movie. Even though he directed, like, this is the best movie I think that has Tony and Rhodey in it. Like I really like their dynamic in this movie.
Yeah, I saw that
Oh,
too,
dude.
Christian.
Dan Cheadle?
Dan Cheadle.
What the fuck? Don Cheadle. What is his name? I'm blanking on his name.
It's Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Yeah.
His brother
But also,
Dan.
his biceps fucking huge in this movie, dude. He's about to rip his polo out, just moving around in that movie.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's
You want to
awesome.
know why?
Why?
I think he was filming his Showtime show. I forgot what it's called. Fuck, I'm drawing a blank.
24.
24?
I don't know.
Huh?
I threw out a show.
No. 24. Anyway, okay. So we all agree that this is a good Iron Man movie. Sorry, we all
yeah.
agree that this is a good movie for the Iron Man trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Eric brings up a good point. Like I love watching Tony Stark tackle PTSD in a way that feels grounded and real, like it actually has an impact on him in this movie. Because we get like a little bit of his like from the comics, a little bit of his alcoholic tendencies in Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
But it's more so as just like a joke to laugh at in just this one scene, and then we never like really push on that further. This whole movie is meditating on like this is what it's like to be just a person, a man in a can, as Tony puts it, fighting interdimensional fucking villains, dude. Like it's a lot to handle, like it's a lot to process, and it takes a toll on not just him but his relationship with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
So I love that whole theme that presses throughout the whole movie.
Okay. Do we remember our theater experiences? I don't. Of course not. I have bad memory.
I do.
Okay. Christian,
I remember someone. Yeah,
what were yours?
Christian, go ahead.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it is
my cousin / aunt. I don't know what she is to me, but she's more like a cousin, I think. Took me and two of my other cousins from San Jose to San Francisco to go watch this in IMAX, and it was like at that point the biggest screen that I had seen a Marvel movie on. And I was like, wow, I never want to watch a Marvel movie not in IMAX anymore. And that's like what made me switch over to like watching these in IMAX was that one experience. It was very cool.
Okay. Eric, what about you?
I don't really remember the movie experience. I just remember that while we were waiting in line for tickets, well, it was a very long line. People were really ready to see this movie. Um, I remember hanging out in line, and like there was these I think it was what 22 at the time, and there was this group of older guys, like middle-aged guys, talking, and they were talking about a bunch of cool shit, and they were talking about it's like the '90s X-Men cartoon and stuff. We had a good time in line, just chilling, just talking about comic stuff. It was great. Then we saw the movie. Everyone had a fun time there. So
Okay.
Nice.
Shall we get into the plot? Well, not into the plot, but like the rundown.
Discussion?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, oh, you know what it was? I remember what it was. The argument. Iron Man 3 wasn't the argument of whether or not it was a bad movie. It was the best part of this movie was, of course, the Mandarin Twist.
No,
Which-
well,
Yes.
we're gonna get into it. So
Okay. All right. I knew there was something that we all disagreed on. Yeah. First time rewatching this movie and completely forgot about all the AIM references, and very surprising for me. I also forgot what this movie was about. All I could remember, if you had asked me last week, all I could remember about this movie was the Ben Kingsley character and Iron Man just tackling PTSD.
Ruben, let me jump in here real quick. Do you
Yeah.
love George Michael?
I mean,
okay, finally someone said it. Well, explain this. I saw this comment. Explain it.
I don't know, like which George Michael, you know?
It just says that the comment says my man top left loves George Michael.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Do you like George Michael?
the singer?
Yes.
That's the only George Michael I know.
What other
I'm
George
talking
Michael?
George Michael Bluth. Arrested Development.
Okay, well, he would have said George Michael Bluth.
I've
and
never
that-
heard George Michael before.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
Meaning
you
I've,
have?
Yes,
I've
you
never
have.
listened to a George Michael song.
Yeah, you what?
Yes, you have, dude. Careless Whisper.
I've never heard that song. I like how you guys are telling me that I've never heard. I have heard.
Careless Whisper.
Okay.
I'm
all right.
never
Go put that
gonna
song.
dance again. Oh man!
Feet, I got no
Last Christmas, I gave you
into
my
my
heart.
heart, but
But
the
the
very
very
next
next
day.
I mean, I remember
gave it
that was
away.
a woman singing that song.
What?
It's a Wham song, dude.
I don't know what to say.
Freedom. Freedom. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, oh yeah.
Anyway, well, we're just gonna.
Here's okay. Back to Iron Man 3. I have a comment.
Yes, go ahead.
Very weird. I forgot all about this. This is the only Marvel movie that has gosh, what do you call that? Voiceover? Is
Yeah.
that what you would call it?
Yeah.
The
Right?
narration, kind of.
Yeah,
thing?
like a narration. Yeah, in the beginning and in the end,
Mhm.
which completely forgot about, and I still don't know how I feel about it. It's a little weird.
It is weird, but it kind of makes sense. Like when you have the
Yeah,
post credit scene
The
in this
post-credit
movie,
scene.
what he does, and I'm like, okay, you know what, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. I thought
It's a fun
was-
post-credit scene.
It was weird, and then they opened up with Blue from Eiffel 65, and I was like, I'm fucking
listen
here
up,
for it.
here's the story.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
that's so good.
That I remember that scene in the theater got like a great laugh from everyone. Because
Yeah.
like, what a random song to like pick, and like, yeah, what a
But is
99
it?
for sure.
It's a perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. We also see Mark 42 as the suit of this movie, and I was all here for it. I think this is the best looking suit besides the Mark II.
In all of the MCU.
Well, so far.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I also think this is probably better than the Infinity War suit.
Oh,
I just
that is bold, dude.
only because I don't like the nano tech. Like for me, I think that it looked too CGI. You know,
Fucking cool. I
it
love when
it
he, like,
was
suits
cool,
up with the
but like it
nanos.
looked too CGI for me.
I
Like,
do remember like the Mark 42 armor. I remember I had that, I think, as my Facebook profile picture of the week it
Yeah,
was
man.
out, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a cool suit, especially like the nano with the was it nanotech also that he was using
I don't
to,
think so.
Mark 42 now.
well, just like to call to him.
Right. Which also brings me to the discussion of was it just like I remember everybody speculating like, oh shit, does he finally have a psychic link with the Iron Man suit like he does in the comics? I don't know. I've never seen I've never read the comics before, but apparently Iron Man has like a psychic link in the comics to the suit, and everybody was like speculating like, oh shit, that this is gonna be it. They're gonna make this canon in the MCU. Like, oh, it's crazy, and I mean, what he did in the movie was pretty fucking cool. Like he can call the suit whenever he fucking wants.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking badass.
Yeah, because he does inject nanomachines into like 3 points into his arm. I think it's his left arm that he
42.
does it.
No, sorry, it was 26. Like all throughout his body.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Tony Stark's cool. It makes me. I remember thinking when I was watching this movie yesterday, it's like, man, I miss Tony Stark. Like, we could have gotten an Iron Man 4. You know?
We could have.
Alas.
Glad we didn't though.
I mean,
I'm glad we didn't, because like we'll get to the ending later, how we feel about the ending, but
Oh yeah, it's a bad ending.
he I think he was in a good place mentally at the time, because this movie is about him.
dealing
Tony
with
Stark and Iron Man are kind of like two different people. He may say that, I'm Iron Man, but no, he could be Tony Stark. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? No,
Yeah.
he ends with "I am Iron Man." The two
It's
are
just-
synonymous. Like, he is still Iron Man when he's not in the suit. Like,
I think it's just one of those things where it shows he's just as. I think what I'm trying to get at, he's just as powerful outside the suit. If he doesn't have the suit, he's still, genius level Tony Stark, who he doesn't need the armor around himself to protect himself anymore. He can handle his own. That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to get at.
the mechanic.
Yeah, he it's not reliant on him like he's used recently. Like he's used the Iron Man suit to, like, all right, let me figure this out instead of deal with my own problems.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Which I love. You get that payoff when he's storming. We'll get to it later.
Okay. We also got that line, and you'll never see me coming.
No, not a terrible Ben Kingsley. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I thought that was really bad.
Oh my god.
I remember that from the trailer and how badass I thought, like, oh fuck, this movie's gonna be so fucking good.
I was really ready for this when they said the Mandarin was going to be in this movie.
Yeah,
I'm like,
man.
oh fuck, let's
Yeah.
go.
If I'm keeping it real, like, I'm glad this Mandarin wasn't the actual Mandarin. 'Cause
Yes.
Tony Leung as like legit Mandarin looks way cooler.
Yes, I completely agree. I'm very excited for Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
It seems to me that there's a running theme with the MCU that I never really like put two and two together. PTSD, like, what a crazy way to, like, sneak it in there, because like when you think of a superhero movie, you don't think of like, oh shit, all the shit that they have to deal with after, because we've never had a cinematic universe of superhero movies, which is cool to see the ramifications of, like, yeah, they just saved New York, but this man is fucking losing it essentially. Like, it's insane, and I'm glad they stuck with it, because we as we all know, we get more PTSD, dealing with PTSD in WandaVision, and oh my god, what a show. Yes,
I'm gonna get a little fanboy here for a second, but I swear I'm not trying to do like a Marvel versus DC thing. Because I was thinking about this exactly what you were just saying just the other day. You're right. So for me, like, for the most part, the DC movies kind of portray the heroes as like literally gods. Like Zack Snyder is like, yeah, these guys are gods. They're perfect. And like what I really enjoy about Marvel is that they're very much just like dudes. Like, okay, not humans isn't the right word, but like they're very much just people. Like they're flawed individuals first and foremost, and heroes second. And like let's explore that a little bit, right? And even like in the DC, like the animated shows kind of get to that sentiment as well. Like they're just people. They're more godly there, I'd say, but they're still very much people first in that. And that's what Iron Man 3 like tackles very well. Is like this dude is just really hurting from a near death experience and having no one to talk to. He's not
Yeah.
even sleeping. So you're absolutely right.
Well, I think it's also a little unfair for you to, compare the two because the only real trilogy we've gotten from DC is it's really just the Dark Knight series.
I'm thinking DCEU.
Oh, okay, all
I
right.
say, yeah, you don't need a trilogy to.
Well,
show
I
human
mean,
stuff.
more than one movie with a single character, you know?
Batman,
Okay.
Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman have been featured, I guess,
Right, but
at least twice.
yes,
Now.
but it's all team up movies.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
I think my favorite scene about it was when they're in the restaurant and the kid asked Tony, "How'd you fall out of the hole?" And like, "How'd you get out of there?" And like Tony goes and has a panic attack. And I love he's freaking out because he doesn't know what's happening to him. He's like, "All right, check my vitals. What's going on? Is there anything going on with me? Something right now?" And he's like, "Nope, sir. You're physically fine. It appears you're having a panic attack." I'm like, holy shit! Like,
Yeah.
I know it wasn't like it was nice just to see that happen.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like panic attacks are great, but it was nice to like see that represented in film. So like, hey, this is what people deal with. People deal with this kind of thing all the time.
Yep.
Well,
Um,
to push that even further, Dan Cheadle, I kid, Don Cheadle, Rhodey has that throwaway line. He's just like, "Hey man, you good? This isn't a good look for you." Like or like, because he's in public,
Yeah.
right? Everyone can see him like freaking out, and like it's implied there that like yeah, people may or may not be concerned for the well-being of these people as well, like the way I am right now.
yeah,
Well, I
but
also think that people don't, the people in this universe don't assume like he just saved the world. Like, why wouldn't he be like okay, you know? But also, yes, I see both sides, you know?
I did love how he had the suit like parked like a car outside that
Yeah.
restaurant
Oh
too.
my God, that
That
was
was
so
funny.
great. So great. I wrote here. He saw shit as we remember from last week's episode. He saved New York from being destroyed, and what did it cost him? Everything.
Everything.
Well, almost everything. His mental health. Yeah.
And an important part
Yeah. Pretty much.
of one's life.
What did we think of Guy Pearce's Killian Aldrich?
Aldrich
I'll
Killian.
I'll let
Aldrich
Gary
Killian.
go first on
Oh,
this
really?
one. On this one.
Nope.
Nope.
I really didn't like him that much. He was just uh, it's just another example of like how many people have been messed up by Tony. Especially like in the beginning, you have him with look at me, I'm the nerdy dude. I'm trying to do this stuff, Tony. Yeah, get out of here, nerd. And then he creates AIM, which is exciting that AIM was in here.
Yeah.
In name only,
Yeah.
Yeah.
really. I didn't see any beekeepers or anything. It was just here's our name. I made this. Like, okay, cool. He was just weird. I really didn't like him that much. His motivations were what? Just being a weapons guy,
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's about it. He just wanted to get back at Tony a little bit, and then he wanted to, own everything. Cool. And of course, you got Extremis in this movie, which was another big thing from Iron Man comics. And I was like, oh my god, we're getting Extremis as well, or Extremis, whoever wants to pronounce it differently or whatever. We
It's
know what we're
That's
Extremis.
talking
me.
about.
I say Extremis.
It's
Okay.
Extremis.
But yeah, got that. It was light looking to Extremis. And yeah, I didn't really like him that much. Like he's definitely one of the more forgettable
Yeah.
villains in the MCU for me.
Yeah, for me, I like my villains to be a little bit tragic, and you do get a little bit of that when he's on the roof, and you can tell Tony forgot about him. Like, I feel bad for this dude, but then he just turns into this like uber douche character that I don't care about. Who's
Yeah.
like it's the same swagger as like Sam Rockwell in Iron Man 2, but just not quite as good. If anyone who I think is like better, like a better betrayal, is the Rebecca Hall who plays Maya in
Oh
this
yeah.
movie. I
Yeah.
thought was way cooler, and I feel bad for her, like the way her story ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I think there was more at stake with her, I guess, as opposed to. I'm just gonna call him Guy Pearce. Like, it was Guy Pearce was just like, yeah, it was sad at the beginning, and then like he turns into the uber douche, and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to take over the world, essentially. And with Maya, we have like she's afraid for her life at first, and she's like looking for help from Tony, but then we get the flip, like, oh, she's a double agent. Actually, she's just trying to get in with Tony and see him, like, have him help her out, and as opposed to, yeah, let's just take Pepper hostage and fucking turn her into a science project.
What I specifically like about Maya and Tony is that even in the end, even after she reveals herself to be working with Killian,
Yeah.
is that Tony still is like, yeah, he shoots, claps back at her and is like, look at who you are now. Like, this is not who you were, 13 years ago. Like, you don't have a soul anymore. And that's just to push her far enough to be like, look, it's not too late. You can still redeem yourself. And then she does. She gets that redeeming moment. And then she suffers her fate. She did.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
It's unfortunate. I also wrote down here, I totally forgot that the suit grabbing Pepper at night was
That was a little.
I could have
Scary.
sworn that was like a nightmare he had. And it turns out it was a real thing. It was
Yep.
creepy as all hell. Oh man.
One thing I guess we even forgot about too was the first suit up sequence in this movie when he's like calling everything to him in his garage, and when the faceplate is coming towards him and it hits his desk and it flips upside down, Tony has to fly upside down, and then
Oh,
poof. Yeah, that's
That's
a dope
so
scene.
cool.
Superhero pose.
Yeah.
I wonder where she got it from.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that was a intense scene.
Yeah.
It's like Tony is losing control.
Yep.
Like he thought he had this figured out. He does not.
Yeah.
So.
Well, also, he had no sleep. He was running on, I think it was 72 hours with no sleep.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy. I have here, was Tony really condoning death when he sent that message out to Mandarin? That was a really weird scene. Like the guy, I should say, like, the guy asking him, like, is anybody gonna kill this guy, or like, what the fuck? What? Are you a news reporter, or are you just like some random Joe Schmo that came out of?
Be a blogger.
Yeah, but like, is that really a question you should be asking a superhero?
Well, I mean,
Government's doing
Just- yeah.
Yeah, killing
Tony's
somebody.
Tony just killed a bunch of aliens last year in Avengers.
Terrorists.
Yeah,
Tony,
but that's
yeah,
it's
Tony
different.
took out Iron Man 2. Tony, is everyone knows Tony causes destruction literally everywhere he goes. And so it's pretty safe to assume, hey, the Iron Man will go take care of these guys, right? Easily.
Right. But
So
I
that's
assume
what I do. It's like, yeah, like, go kill the guy, Tony. Yeah. So, also, we didn't talk about the gloriousness that was Happy's mullet in the flashback scene.
Oh god.
So good.
Glory is a word for it, sure.
Yeah. Thank
Glorious.
you. Thank you.
Great mullet. But I think, yeah, Tony right there, he was pissed. Tony wasn't thinking straight. They just really hurt his best friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wasn't thinking right in the moment. It's like, look, it was like, for me when I got it, it's like, oh look, oh yeah, that's right, I'm Iron Man. Come get me. I'm right here.
No, you guys are both wrong.
All right, let's hear it, Christian.
At the end of that yeah, it's him like wanting to say that,
Yeah.
but it's not him actually saying it, because at the end he goes, "That's what you want from me, right?" And then
Yeah.
he crushes the phone. Like, he knows that this is what journalists want to like get the scoop or whatever, get like the Iron Man is pissed, whatever. But it's his actual feelings, but he's not. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I see what you mean.
But I do think Eric is right to an extent. Tony is very much fucking pissed. He's like, I do want to kill this guy.
Yeah.
He's in a coma.
Yeah.
And then I have here, Jesus, Tony just used the P word to talk to this kid, and it's just like.
Before that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a note, and I think there's my favorite action sequence in the movie, but this is my favorite scene of the movie. Let me know if Eric, you agree. When he lands in Tennessee, and he wakes up, and he realizes how cold it is, right? And he's like, "Oh, it's brisk. I think I'm just gonna crawl back into my suit." And then Jarvis is like, "So I think I need to go back to sleep or whatever." And Tony says, "I wrote it down. Don't leave me, buddy." And it's just quiet. All you hear is the snow falling. And the next scene is Tony dragging his suit in the snow through the blizzard, and it's dark, and all you can see is like his glowing, like arc reactor.
Yeah.
That is the best scene in that fucking movie. It is so good.
He's alone.
Yeah.
He usually has something around him. He's got a team. He got, Stark Industries. He's got his Iron Man suit. He doesn't have that right now. Tony is.
He usually has
by
Pepper.
himself. Yeah.
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 And he hurt Pepper too. Fuck.
Yeah, God. Oh man.
And then he says the P word.
That was like the weirdest part of this movie. Am I wrong? Like that just felt like so out of place.
I don't know. Some would say that the Mandarin Twist was so out of place and wasn't needed.
I mean,
That's true.
No, but like it was good. It wasn't out of place, you know?
Thank God Captain America reels Tony back in with language later.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Eric? I think I interrupted you.
Oh, no, it's just fine. I just looking at your notes here. He says, Jesus, he doesn't know when to shut up. Who are you talking about, Tony?
No, the kid when Tony has the panic attack in the what was it, the restaurant?
It was at the
diner?
No, it was at the explosion site.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
The site
Oh
we see on
yeah,
the-
that's right. Yeah.
I mean, it is a kid, and that's Iron Man right there.
Yeah,
Obviously,
but
you're gonna have a
like-
bunch of questions, and kids don't really know what's going on right here.
Eric, this
And so he
kid
has
is
a
at
lot of
least
questions.
this kid is
I
at least
love
10 years old.
This question, I love this question. I thought the kid Harley was great in this movie.
Fuck yeah,
He's
I
one
love
of the
Harley.
best parts of the movie. He really is. Like he was exceptional. Like child actors sometimes are very hit and miss, but like it was a hit for this movie. Like I thought it was great.
And then you get the cool payoff of like Tony, paying him back with all like the sweet upgrade, and I start getting emotional.
Mhm.
You know?
I thought it was really cool.
I think this is the worst. Like he is the worst part of this movie.
Why?
Just
The
'cause-
Mandarin is right there.
Because he's the kid. Because he's a kid.
No, it's not just because he's a kid. It's just like, oh,
Whoa, what is this?
What's going on here?
Am I too early?
yes, you are too early, John.
What? But
I forgot
All
what
right.
we were talking about.
We were talking about the kid. How you think the kid's
Harley,
the
the
worst
kid.
part?
It's just like, oh my god, I don't know.
No, we
I,
don't know.
I
That's
can't
why we're
put it
asking
into
you.
words. I can't put it into words.
This
I
is
just
exactly like the Hulk versus Thor thing again, where you don't have
Yeah,
anything.
but,
You
like,
just want to argue, and I ask you
the
something.
Hulk is a better movie than it is Thor, but that's
Nope,
That's
I mean,
We
not
all-
according to you.
here nor there.
According to you.
That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
But no, it's just like the kid
No,
was
it's
really
just-
good because
I
go ahead.
just
I'm sorry.
no. I just found him to be like,
Wait, you wrote that sorry.
yeah. Go ahead.
You hate this part of the movie?
Yeah,
When
the
he's in
whole-
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Oh my
That
god,
part
it was so
rocks.
good.
Yeah, no. I just, again, the kid, I didn't like him at all.
Because it just shows like Tony, he doesn't have access to anything, and he's able to come up with all this shit. Like,
Right. No, and don't get me wrong, and I just hate this part of the movie simply because of the kid. Like,
No, like
If we had
two other
shown-
movies.
if we had seen a Tony Stark, like, by himself trying to figure shit out, and just like happened to get into somebody's barn, instead of a garage or whatever the fuck he was in. Like that would have been so much more for me, I guess.
I mean, Tony needed somebody at that moment. No, he needed someone to talk to. Tony was not in a good place. He did not need to be alone.
Right, but I just feel like if he had time to figure it out for himself, I guess. I would have rather seen him accomplish him getting over his PTSD by himself, and also like
Well, it's hard to get over.
How is he gonna do
PTSD.
that?
I know,
Yeah.
I know,
So
I know.
you
I
need
know.
you need help a few times, Ruben. Everybody needs
And
help.
some would say, and by some I mean me, this is like Marvel planting the seeds of Tony growing as a human being, as a like responsible partner in a relationship, to then, in spoilers, Infinity War, if you haven't seen Infinity War, want a kid. This is like the first time we see Tony interacting with a child, and then he isn't great at first, but by the end of it, he like has a better relationship with his child. It's like the first time we see that.
Yeah.
In my head canon, it's what changes Tony to like wanting to have a kid at some point. Is Harley.
Okay. I got nothing. It is what it is. I just, yeah, it's a me thing, I guess. Noticed here that we also see a lot of Roxon happening in this movie, which is kind of funny because I think the last time we saw it was in Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2.
Roxon?
Yes, besides Loki. I think we saw a bunch of Roxon stuff in Iron Man 1. I don't remember seeing it in Iron Man 2.
I don't remember Roxon stuff in Iron Man 1.
Yeah, it was the shipping crates.
Oh.
I trust you. If you say it, I trust you.
Yeah, I mean, Roxon hasn't been that big of a deal in the MCU.
No, it hasn't. It's just like curious. Like they're also adding it into other stuff. Like what I'm saying is I haven't seen it since Iron Man 1. I just thought that was curious, I guess.
Gotcha.
And of course I have here. Are you kidding me? 42 suits coming to save the day. What an awesome fucking scene.
In the climax?
Yeah.
It's really fun. It
No?
was fun to see all the suits.
Christian.
I didn't really care for it. It's just fodder.
Ugh.
Like the actual action sequences with Tony like moving with the suits and like interacting with them,
Yeah.
jumping off stuff, and like that's
Eject.
cool.
Like, come on.
Yeah, that stuff is rad. But
Yeah.
like the suits just like blowing up in the background and stuff, like I guess.
Well, I meant like the intro scene for the suits to come in, like
Yeah, when they're all coming in together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's cool.
It was weird because there were some suits like you have to fucking look up on sites or something what they did. Like one suit that's made for space travel. It's like, okay, how was I supposed to fucking know that? After looking at that, like that, this is made to sell toys right here.
Yeah.
For real.
So
We did skip, I think, the best action piece in this movie.
What was that?
Maybe top 10 action sequences in the MCU. The fucking airplane scene.
yeah.
Oh
airplane
my
scene was
god,
really cool.
what a great scene. Oh.
That was really cool.
We
I
also
very much
skipped
enjoyed that.
I also skipped the scene where Tony's sneaking into the Mandarin base.
I mean,
Crazy.
you have it next up.
Yeah, but I should have put that ahead of the 42 suits. It's
That's
just
fine. We don't go plot. We
Yeah,
don't
it's
go
all right.
crazy with plot here.
crazy. Mission Impossible style. Am
I like your note where you wrote here that apparently one of the co-writers of this story worked on Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Like when Tony is in the home goods store or whatever, like like a Home Depot sort of place,
Yeah.
buying a bunch of shit just to. It looks like he's like building bombs, and he essentially is building bombs in his.
It was
whatever room he's staying
very
in.
like that whole thing was very Mission Impossible for me, and I was like, oh, I'm all here for it.
That's so cool,
It
dude.
makes you wonder if Tom Cruise would have been a better.
It does not at all.
It was the connection. It was the connection. Did I miss anything else?
I mean,
Before-
you've missed what we thought about the moment in this movie that made it so divisive.
Oh, true.
Like, this is still probably one of the most divisive MCU movies for this
Alright.
reason alone.
Okay. I've tried to skip over this. I was really hoping
can't.
we
can't.
could just
You
skip
do it.
this.
Nope.
Ben Kingsley's character
Mm-hmm.
as already forgot his name.
Trevor. Hello.
Trevor,
My name's Trevor Slattery.
I was gonna
the
say
drug addict stage actor.
What did we think of Trevor Slattery? Christian.
Uh,
Oh no, Eric.
okay.
No, I want to start with Eric. I want to start with
Yeah,
Eric.
Eric, go ahead.
Okay. So I remember watching this scene happen, and I'm like, I was so excited. Let me tell you, I was really ready for Mandarin. Like his videos that he put, like, ooh, this is creepy and stuff. This is kind of cool. Comparing America to a fortune cookie. I was like, oh man, let's go. And then it happened, and I'm like, huh, huh. I thought Ben Kingsley did a good performance as all this. Like, I thought it was really fun. Um, just his confused face when Tony just shows up, like, oh, the fuck, this is real. Hello, I'm an actor. And so Tony just doesn't know what the fuck to do. I
He
think,
just pooped.
yeah, he's just drinking a beer and just watching soccer on TV. It's great. I think it's fine. Like, it's okay. Like, the more I thought about this, the more it's like, I'm really glad we're getting an actual Mandarin, because I
Yes.
think Ben Kingsley as Mandarin, like, that was. I think it's a smart choice. I think to have the Mandarin, who's such a big presence in the comics, just to be like a throwaway in like Iron Man, like an Iron Man movie, I think that was I think that'd been bad. Is it great? No. Does it ruin the movie? No. Like, I'm okay with it.
I think it's so fucking ironic how the Mandarin is preaching about how America is like so shallow and like, oh, the fortune cookie is actually an American thing, which is true. And then, but like, dude, your name is the Mandarin and you're fucking white. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But Eric is right. Ben Kingsley is a phenomenal actor. That's like no question. If we were not getting the actual Mandarin in Shang-Chi, I would be like, wow, what a complete waste of the Mandarin. What a complete waste of the Ten Rings. And even in this movie, like it's alluded, he says it, Aldrich Killian, that he's like, yeah, I invented the Mandarin. I created this person as like a terrorist, like as a puppet for me.
Yeah.
Right,
when
but we know that's
the
not
Mandarin
true.
was a real person, like we see the Ten Rings in Iron Man 1.
Yeah, and we also get the 10 rings. If I remember correctly from that one shot, it's the 10 rings or the Mandarin taking Trevor. Is it Trevor? Yeah, Trevor.
Yeah, it's like, hey, the Mandarin wants to speak with you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which
So
insane.
maybe in Shang-Chi we'll see, like, yeah, he'll be like, yeah, throughout the years, I want to keep quiet, so I just threw some fake stuff out there and everything. So we'll see. Like I said, it's not great, but it doesn't break the movie for me.
This is by far one of the most decisive arguments in my friend group, and till this day, I'll die on this hill. Iron Man 3 is by far a superior movie than Iron Man 2.
No,
Yeah,
who would say otherwise?
Oh, my friends think just because like the Mandarin twist like just knocks this movie down like a shit ton. And
No.
it's Tony what makes this movie, like all the other movies. It's Tony's dealings with all his stuff is what makes this movie so good.
yeah, insanity.
Tony and Iron Patriot.
Oh my god, we haven't talked about the Iron Patriot yet. Oh my god.
That's right.
Wild. They brought the Iron Patriot in on this movie for, no reason whatsoever. Other than
No
like, hey, here's full armor.
Sell toys.
Yeah, sell toys. Here it is. Here's Iron Patriot, which of course, like, if you read the comics, Iron Patriot, big deal. Norman Osborn becomes the Iron Patriot for a little bit, and it's wild. But yep, here it is. Oh, yay. I see your last note here, Ruben, about you want Ben Kingsley to return in Shang-Chi.
Yes, I have said this before, and I would love just to see one scene, just have him like, I guess as a body double, have him reprise his role as the Mandarin and put out one more video, I guess, at the end of Shang-Chi as end credit scene. You know, like the Mandarin's back, baby, or something.
Mandarin's
more
already
cl-
back.
Right,
It's
right,
the
right,
real one.
Right. I understand that. But what I'm saying is now the real Mandarin is controlling Trevor and telling him what to say and actually taking over. Oh God. It's like I'm writing
Eric,
fucking gold. All right.
No,
tell
you're
him to put
not.
money in the jar, dude.
Money in
Money
the
in the jar
fucking
because
jar.
everyone found out that Trevor Slattery was fake. Like they
Yes.
found out the Mandarin was fake.
Oh yeah,
at the
that's
end of
right.
this movie.
That's right.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's
So,
right. Yeah, the whole one shot thing
we'll
is.
happily take your $5 easily.
I forgot about
So-
that. I forgot about that.
Either way. So
Should we wrap up? Because I know we have another show in like
Yeah.
a few minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Before we get into the ranking stuff,
Yeah.
per our discussion earlier, I put out the tweet. Per a discussion on today's MCU Rewind, who is the hotter villain? With the poll options as Loki, Killmonger, and Hela. Are you ready for this?
Go for it.
Hela with 0%,
Bastards.
Loki with 37.5%, Killmonger with 62.5%. So Killmonger is the winner.
Okay.
I do remember the audible gasp in the theater when he took his shirt off for the fight.
Oh
Everyone
Yeah,
just
but
went,
like he had the fucking weird shit on.
that was the scars for every kill. He
Yeah,
did.
I know it was weird. I
Yeah,
have
mean,
it's hot.
tryptophobia.
I think Loki is hotter, but that's just me. So that's just
Okay.
That's what it's all about, baby.
either way.
Okay.
Um,
And now it's time to rank the Stan Lee cameos.
mhm.
I have here in number 6, Iron Man 2 as Larry King. Iron Man 5. I have here at number 5, The Incredible Hulk, the old man dying, question mark, from radiation poison. In number 4, I have him as Hugh Hefner in Iron Man. In number 3, I have here White House Medal of Honor commentator who says, I thought he'd be taller in Captain America, the
You
First
love that
Avenger.
you love that one.
Yeah.
It's just so weird. Like, you know, they could have said literally anything. I have here in number 2, Superheroes in New York. Give me a break. Old man playing chess in the park in the news segment in The Avengers. And at number 1, I have pickup truck guy trying to lift the hammer in Thor. Where do we want to put Iron Man 3?
Well, we should talk about what it is first.
Well, let me get to it. Jeez. He is the beauty pageant judge on TV. That gives the lady a number 10.
I mean, it was fun. He had a big smile on his face. It was fun. I know he looked happy to be there. He was excited, but I don't think I can. I think I'd put this the new number 5 for me.
Okay.
Like it was just he put up a number 10. He was excited. That's about
You know
all.
what? Eric convinced me. The smile alone was like, you know what? Sure. Yeah, at least he smiles in this. Number
Yeah.
5.
Okay. Number 5 it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, higher than the old man dying? Yeah, well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he just drinks. Yeah, he just drinks
Yeah.
soda.
All right. Sure.
All right. So I have here 7, Iron Man 2 as Larry King. 6, The Incredible Hulk as the old man dying. Number 5, Iron Man 3 as beauty pageant judge on TV. Number 4, Iron Man as Hugh Hefner. Number 3, Captain America, the First Avenger as White House Medal of Honor commentator.
So we're gonna see how many shows you can go without smiling whenever you do.
It's
that one.
impossible. It's impossible because every time I play the clip in my head and I'm just laughing. Now I have here number 2, Avengers as Superheroes in New York. Give me a break. Old man playing chess in the park in the new segment. And of course, our number 1, Stan Lee cameo. Thor, pickup truck guy, trying to lift the hammer.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
Eric.
right. Like we always say, what good is heroes without villains? So we are going to rank the villains of the MCU. We'll start here at the bottom. Number 7, Abomination / Thunderbolt Ross from the Hulk. Number 6, Whiplash / Justin Hammer from Iron Man 2. Number 5, Obadiah Stane from Iron Man. Number 4, Red Skull from Captain America: The First Avenger. Number 3, Taskmaster / Dracoff from Black Widow. Number 2, Loki from Thor. And number 1, Loki from the Avengers. Where do we think, I think it's safe to say it's just Aldrich Killian. Aldrich Killian for this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Well, who else would it be, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because Mandarin was part of him as well. Everyone
Yeah.
else was part of Aldrich Killian. Right now, Justin, going off of this, I'm putting it at number 7.
Yeah, dead last.
Wow. Well, wouldn't it be number 8?
Yeah, I think it'd be number 7, where Abomination / Thunderbolt Ross would be the new number 8.
No.
Yeah, because this one, they were at least, it was cool to look at the Extremis stuff, and like all the fight scenes are really cool with them. But nothing in this movie like tops the fun that Sam Rockwell had as Justin Hammer. Like that was super fun. He was super fun. So I have it second to last, new number 7.
Interesting.
Huh. I would go as high as new number 6 because I love like the thoughtfulness that Killian has. Where like the dude is elusive. No matter what they're doing, there's another player somewhere else. And that plays like huge in like when they're trying to find the president on the airplane, but they're like 2 steps ahead. The vice president is in on it. The actual president got in the Iron Patriot suit and flew away to some other location. Like I love all that stuff that's on the peripheral of Aldrich Killian, even though like the villain itself is kind of weak. Like the chase of finding out who the Mandarin is and what their plan is, and what he does to Pepper, I think is for me a lot better to watch than Mickey Rourke.
Okay, Ruben, what do you think?
Well, I was gonna make a funny joke and say, well, I would also put Tony's PTSD as a villain. But no, Christian, yeah, you were right. You were right. Yeah. I was originally going to say dead last just because Killian, like, ugh, but
He
Christian,
made a good point.
Very good
I'm
point.
okay with that.
Yeah.
So our new number 6 is Aldrich Killian from Iron Man 3.
But Eric, that's not to say Sam Rockwell isn't a joy to watch.
Yeah, it was
you know
just
what I mean?
so much
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Like obviously the Mickey Rourke was not that great, but just Justin Hammer just having fun was the reason why I had him above this one. But yeah, you made a solid point. So all right.
Sweet. Then that leaves us with the ranking of the Marvel movies. Here's a quick recap of what we got so far, going from least to best. Number 7, The Incredible Hulk. Not so incredible after all, are you? Number 6, Thor. Number 5, Iron Man 2. Number 4, Iron Man. Number 3, Black Widow. Number 2, Captain America: The First Avenger. And number 1, The Avengers. So where does the first movie from Phase 2 go? Start with Ruben.
I'm going to have to go with number 3.
Oh,
Above Black Widow.
Yeah.
oh my god.
That is high.
Yeah. Now, we all know my gripes with Black Widow. Great movie all around. It's just, Taskmaster was just
So cool.
tossed to the side. No, not cool at all.
It's just a tool. Taskmaster was just a tool.
And that's the
of
problem,
Dracoff.
Eric. It was just a tool, okay? I would have liked to see Taskmaster come back as a recurring villain, but that's neither here nor there, all right? I think this movie is phenomenal. I think it's way better than, obviously, as we stated, better than Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2. It deals with the events of the Avengers, and we have the Avengers at number 1. So I'm putting this at a very low bar, okay? It gives us a fucking multitude of suits coming in to save the day. And if that wasn't great, we have that incredible scene of Tony just like fucking going balls to the wall, trying to get these fucking pieces of him, of the suit on him. Like, come on. Come on, guys. We have a psychic link to the suit. Are you kidding me?
Psychic.
Well, whatever. We have a link to the suit. He knows
Okay.
what he's thinking. The suit literally almost attacked Pepper.
I would hope Tony knows what he's thinking.
Well, I meant like the suit knows what he's thinking.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Just busting your balls.
The only thing bad about this movie is Guy Pearce. You know, him as an actor. You know, like again, no thanks to no offense, Guy Pearce, but like I don't think you should have been in this. You should have. It should have been a different
It's fine. Whatever.
casting. Yeah. So that's where I'm thinking.
What about you, Eric?
For me, this is a back and forth between thinking, is it above Iron Man or is it not?
Dude, same. I have been in pain for 24 hours.
It's a problem now because like the more we've been talking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, this is a really good movie, but I'm thinking like, but Iron Man 1 is so fucking good.
That's why I keep going back pound per pound, like minute to minute. I think Iron Man 1 is just a bit stronger.
Yeah, but I think that, you know, when Tony's out of the suit in this movie, it's much more impactful when he like is dealing with all his problems. So I'm going to give it the number 4 slot, slightly above Iron Man.
Slightly above
It's slightly
Iron Man.
above because like I really love what they did with the PTSD aspect of it. I thought it was really strong for Tony, and I thought Tony learned a lot about himself in this movie. So yeah, I gotta go the new number 4.
Now,
Then by
but
yeah.
Before you continue there, why do you put it at number 4 and not number 3, Eric?
Because Black Widow was better. I enjoyed Black Widow so much more.
Okay.
Black Widow was super strong. Super strong movie.
by default
Wait.
then.
Christian,
Yeah.
I have one thing to say.
Okay.
Hold on.
Is he getting $5 ready?
And you'll never see me coming. Like, come on. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That
What does
line
that do for
delivery?
me?
That line delivery?
Is that you trying to sell me on
Yes.
Iron
that's
Man
me trying
3
to
over
sell
Black
you.
Widow? No,
Yes.
it's not going to happen. On this list, no, this movie doesn't have Florence Pugh. That's its fatal flaw.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. By default, then, Iron Man 3 is the new number 4.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. The new list goes as follows. Number 8, The Incredible Hulk. Number 7, Thor. Number 6, Iron Man 2. Number 5, Iron Man. Number 4, Iron Man 3. Number 3, Black Widow. Number 2, Captain America, The First Avengers. And number 1, The Avengers.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid list.
Now, I wanted to bring to your attention, I'm only have my list of Stan Lee cameos only goes as far as 22, 23?
Yeah, you ended Endgame.
Yeah, 22. So, I'm thinking I should bring in a new segment.
How do we have one less? Oh, there was none in Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's the new segment?
I think we should rank the post-credit scenes. Thoughts?
That's
No?
tough. That's tough. Because each post-credit scene is... It depends on like where we're at in the MCU. Like
Yeah.
what the hype level was for each one. And... damn. I don't know. I'm open to it.
Okay.
I won't shoot it down that quickly. I'm not going to shoot that down, but I'm open to the idea. We just got to have a really strong criteria of what constitutes a better post-credit scene than another.
I mean, I feel like it...
Number 1, shawarma.
no, that's not even close to number 1. I feel like you would have to... What gets you excited to see the next movie?
I mean, that there wasn't any in this one because this one was just Tony talking to Bruce the whole time. That was a funny one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a...
I didn't say
And
it was
like
a
in
good one.
Guardians, it's just Howard the Duck going, why do you let him lick you like that? Like, that's all
I
it
mean,
was.
Come on, are you not excited to see Howard the Duck?
It's just, it's tough. It's a tough thing we would do.
Yeah, they're so different
Okay.
every time.
All right. I'll keep thinking. I'll keep.
No, I
mulling
mean,
over.
like I said, if you've come up with a way for us to judge, like, because there are a lot of hype ones, especially like the end of Thor: Dark World, which we'll get to next week. Oh man, I'm so ready for that one.
Mm.
Ready to have a new bottom tier addition to our movie list.
I'm gonna say right now, Thor: The Dark World is gonna make the top 10 of this list.
Yep, easily.
At least for the next 2 weeks.
The top 10 of this list of what
Yeah.
list?
Yeah, the
of
ranking the
the
movies.
ranking the movies for it'll be the top 10 for 2 weeks. Calling it right now.
Yes, that's usually how it works. We're on number 9.
We can get some content with that on Twitter. Like, we think Thor: The Dark World's the top 10 movie in the MCU.
Okay, all right. Let's do some plugs. Eric, where can people find you?
Hi, you can find me Eric C again on Twitter. Let's see what's going on with me. Starting up Returnal, so I'm excited about that.
Ooh.
Keep me updated, please. I finally got 2 other people to play it.
I played a little last night, and I could tell that it's definitely going to be a fun ride. I just got to plan how I'm going to play this because obviously, the only way I can save is put it in rest mode. So I have to see. I have to figure it out. I'm very excited to play it. When I played last night, it was fun. So I got to come up with a plan. But yeah, let's see. That's all I got. Just Eric Segan on Twitter.
Okay. Christian?
Yeah, you can follow me at IsoChristian for all my random shit posting and video game takes. I just posted a picture today that I am brave enough to admit that I do claw my gamepad controllers, whatever Xbox or PlayStation. Thinking that I'd get more support. No, so far no one has supported me. So you can follow me and support me and let me know if you claw your controllers as well. I also have a movie podcast, Large Popcorn, that you can follow along and listen to. Hopefully you listen to it. Got some cool guests coming. I'm going to say, I've got Cam Hawkins on the show. That episode is dropping next week, so be on the lookout for that. Emmett Watkins Jr. episode dropping tomorrow. Very cool. And then I also host a weekly video game podcast called Podcast PXN. We're approaching episode 100 next week. We've got some cool giveaways for you.
Ooh. Very exciting
that out.
stuff. Very exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me at That Guy Tuesday on Twitter. You can find the channel at Pen Conquest on Twitter. Yeah, just doing some stuff and some things this week. I've already said it. Might be playing some Phasmophobia. Very excited for that. Might be playing some Halo 4 multiplayer. We'll see.
Some Splitgate, maybe?
Oh, is that beta still going?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit. I thought it was just this weekend. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'll try that. But for now, we'll be back with our Suicide Squad review. So stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Yeah, but guys, what if we just got Venom in the MCU?